The best part about being a guy. Bro, I feel this. I am not a monster and am so tired of people treating me like one. Shit, I've even had some women want to date me because they wanted a monster. It's kind of destroyed me growing up with so many people always treating me like this. Wow, you guys need more supportive friend circles. So what can we do to make it better? How can men be proactive? I never see discussions or any general motivation really to make it better. Guys just complain, feeding the feedback loop, promoting negativity, and nothing gets better. We live in a patriarchal society. Men in general hold power and they are more than capable of fixing this issue affecting them. Folks are perfectly valid to have their bias towards men, but it won't change unless they are proven wrong. But the one thing uniting us all is the urge to just go into the wilderness, view at a log cabin, and live off-grid. Being a man is sometimes hard, so is being a woman in a different way. Being transgendered is probably hardest of all. Nobody has it easy in life. You learn to love solitude and it becomes your haven. It's so funny the way you guys can describe this experience and assume it applies to all of us. I've never felt like him being treated like a monster until I prove otherwise. I've never been quarantined by society except during actual quarantine. I don't feel the need to toxically compete with other men for the attention of women. This shit is all on you, bud. It's not something that women are just imposing on you out of spite. I too only view the world in negatives. This is the difference between a screen and real life. People on screen talk like this. People off screen don't live like this. Don't live or talk like this, want a narrative. Lol, so ultimately it's still women's fault? Watch out, not all men are sex pests is a controversial take in some parts. As a guy, this just isn't true LMFAO. Straight men are not suppressed in our society, and if anything, they still have far more privilege than any other peoples. We are not quarantined or monsters. Rich, racist, sexist, homophobes are monsters. If you are being called a monster, then I would tell you it is because of your sexism, not your nature as a man. You go one day from being the cute little boy that people want to hug and play with until one day you realize everyone around you in society has quarantined you. This really resonates with me. I can't really add to it because you put it really well, but I'd like to add a one to this opinion. Men need to learn to be more vulnerable and accepting of each other. I'm so tired of this one. I am pretty open with my friends. That doesn't replace a romantic relationship, particularly for people who have gone really long periods without it. Psychologically, it's extremely draining. Yeah, but we can pee anywhere. Go to therapy, bro. A woman speaking on how men have not only been left behind, but also wronged u2.ber q8 vu lpkn4c equals w2 eu erca 7 fthhru2.bd2.jss nm oxy equals obo 2 xcg jv 1 f58c. N? What have you done about it? Yep, that's today Occidental society for you. Men are treated like crap and are basically treated like options more than human beings by women when it comes to dating. Geez, even Father Days is almost put to silent these days, and most countries doesn't even recognize men's days while the UN basically took the same days for the international toilet. I wish I was joking.